Hey guys, it's William here, and today we're going to learn some math.
And that math is task 8, solving systems of linear equations, and we're going to do that by substitution. So last in task 7, I showed you how I got the equations for the help center to the water slide 1, which I believe is this purple line here, and the toddler area to the concession stand, that's this purple line here. I extended it to show where the two purple lines intersect, and we want to find out what that intersection is. And that yellow dot is a little big, but we're looking for, something around 1, 1, something like that. All right, so we'll see if that math pans out. So since we're going to be using substitution, both of these equations equal y. So what a lot of people say is, well, then they equal each other. And what we're actually doing is I'm going to take this 13x minus 11, and I'm going to substitute it into the other equation for where the y is. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy right here and substitute it right there, and my new equation looks like that. And now this is just a variable on both sides situation. I'm going to add x to both sides. And then, I got to rewrite that line. So 13x plus x is 14x. Bring down your minus 11, bring down your 2, and then we're going to add 11 to both sides. And 2 plus 11 is 13. That cancels out, so we're going to bring down the 14. We're going to bring down now the 13. We're going to divide both sides by 14. And we're going to get about, for the x equals about 0.93, so pretty close to 1. And if you look, that looks about right for the x value, right? It looks close, so I think we're good there. And now, because this is a point, we need an ordered pair, okay? So we need to find the y value. And we can take this 0.93 and substitute it into either one of these equations. To me, this one looks easier, so I'm going to take the 0.93 and substitute it in for the x in negative x. So you can't lose this negative, so when we rewrite, we're going to substitute again, and we have negative x, in this case 0.93, plus 2. This is just negative 0.93 if I kind of distribute that negative, or negative 1 times 0.93 is negative 0.93. And when I add those together, I get about 1.1, which that looks pretty good. Our point looks like it might be a little higher, but again, this is kind of big. So I think we're in the ballpark. In fact, I think we're on the infield, if that means anything. I think we got a pretty solid point there. All right, so we got to finish it off by writing our ordered pair, and on your worksheet that you get, it's kind of already ready. You just have to fill in these two numbers. Okay, so let's take a look at this red intersection, so the two red lines. And my equation for the gift shop to the restroom was negative 0.7x minus 8.4, and my water slide 2 to 3 was just 0.6x. I had like a plus 0.02 or something, and I thought that's close enough to 0 for me, so the y-intercept essentially is 0, so I kept it that way. Now this is the same situation. I'm going to take this guy right here and substitute it in for y there and rewrite my new line. All right, now there is no y-intercept here, so I got to combine the x's. So I'm going to move, I got to get the x's on the same side away from the constant. Okay, so I'm going to add 0.7x to both sides. That'll cancel out. Bring down your negative 8.4. That's been a problem all year. This guy has got to come down too. You can't just lose it. It's negative 8.4. And then when I add these two together, I get 1.3x. Now I got to move the 1.3 over here. I'm going to divide both sides by 1.3. That will cancel out, and that gives me x equals negative 6.5. Okay, and again, we're looking for an ordered pair. All right, so I'm going to substitute this negative 6.5 into that x. That way I'm not doing any adding. I just avoided this because of the negative 0.7. It's not a big deal, but this will just be a one-stepper. So we're going to put him there. When I make that multiplication, I get about negative 3.9. We'll check on the map to make sure that's correct. And I got to write my ordered pair. So we get, let's try and get rid of that. There we go. Negative 6.5, negative 3.9. So I'm going to go back to the map. And negative 6.5, that looks pretty good. This dot looks a little short of that, but that's okay. and then I think it was 3.9, excuse me, on the negative. That's about there. I think that looks pretty good. So on your task this week, you only have to pick 3. All right, so I've done 2. For me to complete task 8, I have to do 1 more. So you're not doing all 10 like you did in the other task. You're just picking 3 of them, and you'll be all done with your water park task. So great job. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you guys next time.